Hi, everyone. He's Eddie Olczyk. Ray Ferraro will be coming along in just a moment, and I'm Mike Emrick, and here we are again. It's back-to-back games, and so there hasn't been much time to rest. As a coach, how do you manage everything?
Well, it's very important that you use all four lines. You use your complement of 6 defensemen. I think it's also up to the players as well, Doc, to have short shifts. You can't get caught out there for a minute and a half or 2 minutes. You got to make sure you have discipline in your game, but that'll be a real key in the outcome of this game.
Philadelphia's a veteran club. They have been in these situations before many a times. There are no excuses. Everybody's got back-to-backs on their schedule. These second games and back-to-backs are difficult, but you got to gut it out and find a way to win this game.
And now we turn to the last lines of defense, the goalies. McElhinney's the guardian of the crease tonight for the Maple Leafs. Gave his team a chance to win last time, so he's out there this time. We are nearing face-off, and John Tavares is on the ice. Dangerous scorer and an even better playmaker for his team. Puck has been dropped, and we are watching with you.
The Maple Leafs,
with that win in their last game, keeps the W train on the tracks.
Oh, he'll pay for that. Play is stopped, so let's hear from our man at the ice, Ray Ferraro.
McElhinney's had an excellent season so far. He's got a high winning percentage, way more wins than losses. He's made enough saves that gives his team a chance to get their feet underneath them when they don't play very well. But he's been pretty consistent this year. We'll see if the opposition can get somebody in his eyes tonight, make it difficult for him to see the puck.
Thanks very much, Ray. The squads are even. 4 players aside. And the face-off.
The open ice leads to some great scoring chances 4-on-4. You get a defenseman into the rush. If you don't score, the other team's guaranteed a 2-on-1 going back the other way.
Laid on to Tavares. What a shot! It glanced off the crossbar. No goal. Gostisbehere tripped up. That should be a penalty. The Maple Leafs get a 2-minute penalty for tripping.
This is an easy call for the official, Doc. Player made no attempt to play the puck and just tripped up the attacking player.
The Flyers will have the man advantage, and this is their first one of the game.
Well, the power play guys have to go to work now. This is an opportunity they hope for. You want one early, and you want to see if you can get on the board first.
The power play meter is running right now. The puck taken by Couturier. On to Simmons. Directed to the net. Toronto's looking to head man up the wing. A great wrist shot. And a save. Philadelphia's power play did not do it for them.
Well, they certainly weren't going to score, guys, with the way that they set that power play up. Too stationary. They didn't shoot the puck. They didn't have any traffic.
Tries to get it over the line. A desperate clear back down, and that gives them the time they need. A player change coming up for the Maple Leafs. Just a bit under 6 minutes have transpired in the period. Still scoreless. Philadelphia's got that win. Used that big goalie stick well. The Leafs are at the wing in neutral ice. Got a piece of that one. Philadelphia's in their own end, hoping to make a play to center. He is shut right off.
There's no surprise there, Doc. We expected a physical game. The contest will be aggressive from start to finish. There's an early hit to set the tone.
Has it back deep. It's out of the zone. Icing is called. Only a handful of icing calls in most games in a period. But there were over 140 in 2 different New York Americans Boston Bruins games. They repeatedly did it to antagonize each other, and finally the president of the league stepped in and said, you guys knock it off. And so the rule was introduced in 1937. That's why we got it. Chip to Giroux. Tremendous hit.
Good thing he's wearing the helmet, or that could have been very dangerous.
Carrick's contributions often come without the puck. He has among the highest hit totals in the league. A punishing player to play against.
The Maple Leafs win the draw. He caught it and he holds on. Snapping a pass to Voracek. steps in from the neutral zone. Shot. Wonderful save. He was hovering right over him.
The shooter thought he had a chance, but the goaltender robs him. What a stop.
And he gains the zone. Watch out. A big hit. Gathered up again by Johnson. Fires. Terrific save. And freezes play for the whistle.
Started his National Hockey League career with the Columbus Blue Jackets, but has really made a name for himself as a member of the Philadelphia Flyers. That's Jake Voracek. In the 2014-15 season, he really stepped to the forefront where he was near the top of the leaderboard when it came to points in the entire National Hockey League. Great vision, plays in every situation, has a tremendous release with that left-handed shot.
What a shot, but high.
He was in the right area of the ice there. You got to make the goaltender work.
Save. Gliding and considering behind the net. Strong wrister. Outstanding glove on a shot that changed direction. An open ice collision.
McElhinney's shutout streak continues with every minute that runs by on the clock. He had a shutout in his last game, and he'd like to pile up a few more minutes here.
Good place to shoot from, and he does. Terrific save there.
This game has really started heating up, and it's carried over to after whistles.
Elliott's lucky it's not 1947. This rings right off his mask.
Philadelphia's got a face-off win. The Flyers are skating it up at neutral ice. Terrific determination by Gardner. Stolen at center ice. Pitching this one to Patrick. Patrick's trying to get from his own end to center. Look out, here it goes.
Riley's skill is known throughout the league, but when he throws his body around, everybody takes notice.
Passes to the slot. Boom, heavy collision there.
Love the physical play. He takes his man right into the boards with a solid hit.
Good, solid defensive play with the stick. Big collision in open ice. Oh, look at this. He's alone. Can they catch him? Did what he's paid to do. Looking to Brown. Wrister. First period is in the books. Perfection on the part of defense and goaltending. Challenges ahead for the offense when we get to the second. Let's check out the shots on goal, and one gets an exclamation point. Listen to this. 11 for Toronto and 3 for the Flyers. Toronto's a believer in the difference between being ahead and tied is very small, like this clank of the post as we go to break. 20 minutes in the books, 20 minutes ahead. Edzo, what did you think of the first?
Nobody's been able to put the puck past the goaltenders, Doc, but I think one thing they need to improve on is getting more people to the front of the net. Make life a little bit more difficult for the goalies.
Gathered up again by Gardner. Directing that one to Marner. Hammer. Wonderful save. And still another save. What a show.
Players are always told to get themselves to the net. However, in this case, they bump into it, and the net pops off those little orange pegs.
The Flyers win that neutral zone faceoff. Bell to Giroux. Outstanding body contact.
Voracek's often the object of a target. He's so good, nobody wants to give him much room, but he gets tagged there.
Blocked. Wrister from the slot, and yet another save. How does he do that?
Amazing reflexes on that second chance.
Elliott's battling athleticism denies the opportunity. What an effort.
A little under 3 minutes have been skated in the second. We are deadlocked at 0. The Flyers with a face-off win. Philadelphia's working ahead from mid-ice. Puck is thrown to Giroux. And they've got it again. Trying to go to Riley. And in flight over the line. Great glove save, and he keeps it.
Unfortunately for the puck carrier here, Doc, he skated right into this massive collision.
Good job on the draw. Terrific determination by Kadri. Big point-blank save there.
That was a good challenge, better stop.
Good face-off victory there. A great block in the lane. Back and forth they go between the points. Save. Moving it to Voracek. He got corked on that one. That's several times tonight he's been hit. Steals it in the attacking zone. Giroux's tripped and a penalty should be coming. And now we'll get the penalty call. Toronto's given a minor here for tripping.
No, this is a tough call. He was trying to play the puck, but he tripped up the attacking player.
This power play has to find a way to get more people to the net.
Eddie, I'm with you on that. Power play beginning.
They've been on the power play before. It's not been very effective, but they get another one handed to them here.
Little pass from his goalie here. To Kadri. Passing one off now to Riley. What a strong wrist shot. Waffle boarded. Perfect wrister. And ring more bells on that one. One after another. Really solid possession and pressure. Not done yet, though. The Flyers needed something from their power play and didn't get it.
They have enough power plays to evaluate the people that they've had on the ice, and maybe they just don't have enough skill to be successful.
He scores! They kept working and working, and goal number one has been scored.
Always better to play from in front than to chase the game. There's the game's first goal.
The Leafs are ahead by one. It's no surprise. They've been pounding away with the shots. The Flyers with a center ice face-off win. Pass off the woodwork to Van Riemsdyk. A hit that can make you mad.
I wonder if that hit will change the momentum of this game.
Got the save there. He's got that one. Let's see what happens. Oh, and they've got a 2-on-1 here. Knocked off the puck. The Leafs with a neutral zone possession along the wing. Toward the net. Can't think of a better save than that. Now it's directed to Gostisbehere. Play is offside, and so we get a halt.
Just a remarkably desperate play by the goalkeeper keeps this one out.
Over 7 minutes still to play in this period. Only one goal hanging on the board so far. So it's 1-0. The Flyers have possession through the neutral zone. What a tremendous hit.
Well, guys, he didn't see him coming until the last minute. That's a pretty solid contact. Voracek's hurt here. He's just going to go back to the bench. He's in some kind of pain. Guys, bone-jarring hit here. He was hurt immediately. Philadelphia's short a skater. Their trainer's gone from the bench as well. The player's getting evaluated for an injury in the locker room.
The Flyers control at center ice. Things are heating up with that hit. A big collision there. broke that play up at center. Makes that play deep. Steps across that line. Biggest chance of the game. Way up on the post, back out. The Maple Leafs have been handed a minor penalty for tripping.
He's got great stick positioning. Stick is on the ice, but unfortunately takes the skates out from under him.
There is hope with every man advantage, even if your percentage is poor. Are you listening?
After an ineffective power play earlier in the game, let's see if they can get a little more organized, get the puck into the zone and get it on net far more frequently. Gostisbehere's been rocked by that big hit. He's not getting up.
Well, you always want to finish your check, and if you have a position to deliver a real solid lick, you're going to take it. But man, he goes down hard here.
The Leafs prevailing on the faceoff. He wore that puck on a hard shot. Score! A short-handed goal.
Of course, the first job of a penalty killer is make sure you don't get scored on. This is an extra bit of gravy here as they get a shorthanded goal.
Toronto's got a 2-0 lead, and we're nearing the end of the second period. Some positives for them to carry on, as if time of possession isn't enough. Gardner's hit total is climbing. The Flyers' power play is over. They've had their problems tonight.
They can't go to the well so many times. You're asking your penalty killers to bail you out time and time again. They and the goaltender have done outstanding work so far.
And he holds on and stops play. The Flyers with a clean win on the draw. Pass finds its way up the wing to Simmons. Oh, that's more than your normal rub out.
Well, he got hit so hard it looks like his shoulders touched each other. That one's going to leave a mark.
Great defensive job. What a hit. Well, they got to be a little tired after these first two periods of play, so they'll get a rest as we start to think ahead toward period number 3. On to the shots on goal at the end of 2 periods. 27 for Toronto and 5 for Philadelphia. Toronto's insurance goal was scored late in the period. You see it once again as we go to break. We are entering the third period. Based on the first two, what are you expecting to happen?
The Flyers are lucky to still be in this game. They've been outplayed in a lot of areas, especially with the time of possession. But one lucky shift or one lucky bounce, they're right back in it.
And he's hit again, and hard. He's got a target on his back. Oh, what a hit that one was.
Oh, he thought he had plenty of room there, and the door closed on him. Toronto's leading this game because they've been so aggressive. They've not given their opponent any room to create anything with the puck.
Let's check in at ice level with Ray.
Gostisbehere's been missing from the bench for quite some time. Just heard that he will not be back today. Guys?
Pass attempt to Nylander. Gains the zone and looks over his options. High off the post and out. Takes that pass from the other point. A shot. He scores! 3 in a row.
Oh, he had his choice, and he decided to go to the backhand.
He didn't leave very much room. He's in the butterfly. He's got most of the net shelled off, but he doesn't cover it all, and it ends up behind him.
Toronto's goal has built an even bigger lead We're in the third period. For the opposition, at least that is fortunate. And at an angle to Simmons. An enormous hit. Nylander's got it on his stick, trying to clear. Couldn't get through. It's loose. 2-on-1. A shot. Save.
Toronto's really taken the air out of the game defensively, Doc. Their goaltender hasn't had much to do, but he stopped the shots that he's had to.
Elliott's at the bench. Extra man on. On the outside, a shot. Paddled aside. Whistle is blown. Penalty call. Guilty party departs. Toronto sent to the box for 2 minutes. It's tripping.
Oh, this is clearly a tripping call. He made no attempt to play the puck and took the legs out from the attacking player.
The Flyers go on the power play yet again. Let's see how they perform.
This power play can't worry about the shorthanded goal they gave up earlier.
They didn't take advantage on the power play earlier in the game. Let's see if they can jump on the board here.
1 second.
Slid to Kadri. Lets it go. Save. Philadelphia's controlling play now in the defensive zone. Oh, my, what a hit.
One way to wear down your opponent, play physical. That's exactly what happened there.
Nylander's been a really responsible player for his team. He has among the highest plus-minuses in the league. But to have that, you've got to be able to produce at both ends of the ice.
They've got the draw. Philadelphia's power play has come to an end. They have to practice this.
Well, that was brutal. That power play didn't get anything going. They weren't set up. They didn't get traffic to the front of the net. And that does nothing but suck the life out of your team.
Oh, that one hit someone on the way. He's got it. Taken out along the boards. Quick wrist shot. Terrific glove save. Enormous collision. They've got a 2-on-1. Terrific grab with the glove. Score! Another step in the road back. They're down by 2.
You don't get many streaks of this length. You have to be proud if you look back at the number of minutes he's kept the puck out of his net.
The Flyers have closed the gap to just 2. And there is time here in the third period to get another one or maybe get 2 and get this game back even. And they've won the neutral zone faceoff. You win that and you don't have to chase. They chase you. Skilled play by Gardner. Lifts the stick and robs it. Just great positional play. In with it now. Snapped out of the air. Makes the stop and holds for the whistle. Opponents leave, new opponents arrive. We continue forward with this current homestand on the schedule. Over 8 minutes left to go in the third. It seemed like a 3-goal lead was going to be enough. It's less enough now. That lead has dwindled to 2, and there's still a goalie pull possibility. Pitching it to Patrick. A superb hit. A great hockey play there.
Better tighten up the brain bucket. Not afraid to get physical here tonight.
From the outside. Perfect tip by the stick. A one-timer. He scores! Second of the game. What a performance.
Elliott's a goaltender that can be beaten up over the shoulders. He closes down the bottom of the net, Enzo, but this time they beat him up over his shoulders right near the elbow.
Toronto's goal has taken them to an even larger lead on a night that they have had the offense going. Third period of play. Snapping a pass to Patrick.
You set or create momentum by your ability to either handle the puck or by your ability to lay the body on it. His isn't a skill game. Right now, tonight, he's been among the most physical players.
Pops off a wrist shot. Score! 2 straight goals.
Get to this high-scoring area, a wrist shot is a great choice.
You're supposed to take advantage of your opportunities, and he did there. He didn't take much time with the puck on his stick, and it's right up in the roof.
Toronto's goal has built an even bigger lead. We're in the third period. For the opposition, at least that is fortunate. Philadelphia's come up big on another faceoff. Terrific open ice hit. The defense can rest.
Oh, that hit sends a message.
Gains the zone. Can he beat him here? Oh, snaps the shot. Wonderful stop. And play stop because of an offside.
Never satisfied. Never take your foot off the gas pedal. He's got 2 goals now. He better be thinking about getting number 3.
A little under 4 minutes still left. Third period. Toronto's continuing to score in this game. Their lead is 4. And down to Van Riemsdyk. Lets it go. Outstanding save. What magic even to get there and get the shot off.
With this puck being so close to net, this is all a reactionary save.
Waffle boarded. And on top of that, another great stop. That one goes well wide. And he's hit again. He'll feel that one tomorrow. And he's hammered. Breaks away. Skill play by John Tavares. In all alone. Terrific save there. Didn't look like he had anything to shoot at, and he made it tough. Crashed into him in open ice. Heavy hit right in the middle of the ice.
I'm not so sure how he held onto his gloves.
No team worth its name is going to let that go. The game is lopsided, but we did need to enter one more thing on the penalty sheet, didn't we? It is a lopsided tilt. There has been some penalty activity, and here comes a little bit more.
Well, we know this, Doc. There are a few penalties on the ice. Let's let the referees make the decision, and then we can talk about it.
Defensive zone win.
Travis Sanheim, 2 minutes for roughing. Time of the penalties, 19 minutes.
Breakaway chance. Wonderful save. What a skill level there.
Terrific stop from right in front of the net, but you got to find a way to put the puck in the net.
May not have intended it, but it hit it.
The Maple Leafs are always an aggressive team. Tonight, their hitting is starting to pay off. They've slowed down their opposition, and they've been able to add numbers on the scoreboard.
Clean win on the draw. That is up close and personal.
You got to love that hit, unless you're the guy on the receiving end. That's a jolt.
2 sticks together, they cancel. With a shot. Got it all. And there it is. The game is over. Toronto's got to win, and their winning streak keeps going.
This team has been hot as of late. They're following their game plan. It's resulting in wins.
So that is it for this one. Thanks for watching. We hope you enjoyed it. For Eddie and Ray, Doc saying good night all.